What is up, friends and family? You're on another episode with Project.T. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to install a light bar on your pit bike. A couple things you're going to need to do first is you're going to need the light itself. You're going to need to go on any type of website and buy a rectifier. This is a pit bike rectifier that I got for $10 off of Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. This is an on and off switch for a bike. So you're going to want the 4-wire rectifier and the 2-wire on and off switch to go with your 2 wires on your light. I'm gonna put a diagram in the video here, but let's get started. So your pit bike is gonna have these 2 yellow wires. If you don't have these wires, this comes from your stator. It gives you power so you can power off your light. These 2 wires are gonna go into your rectifier, and we're gonna make a full circuit with the switch and the light. So the next thing you're gonna wanna do is get your rectifier, and you're gonna wanna find a ground spot on your bike. Some bikes have a position where they can actually bolt this in. For me, I'm gonna put it right here on the solenoid, and we're gonna run the wires over top towards those yellow wires. After your rectifier grounded down onto the bike, we went ahead and I put it right here. So once you get this grounded in, I just put it right there. We had a little spot on the other side of the bolt where the solenoid is. Once you get that in, you're gonna wanna start splicing your wires back, because the wires coming off the rectifier and the bike wires do not pair up with each other. So you're gonna wanna also go to like AutoZone or someplace near you and buy some male and female disconnects. You can also use a crimp if you want as well, but I like the disconnects just in case you want to, do something else in the future. But the ones that come stock onto the bike, you can also use these ones as well. But for me, I actually bought the wrong size. I bought a little bit too big of one, so we're gonna actually just use the male to female. So we'll get that done next. All right, so I got all these hooked up. I put the female sides on the rectifier, and I put the male insert on the 2 yellow wires coming out of the bike. I'm gonna go ahead and get the switch up here, running the wires back, and once we get it to there, then we're gonna connect everything up. Okay, so we have the yellow wire and the pink wire connected to the 2 yellow wires coming off of the bike. And the next step is the switch. You're gonna take the red wire coming off the rectifier and run it to the red wire on the switch. That leaves you with a different colored wire. This would be your negative, so to speak, off of the switch. We're gonna run this negative to the positive on the light. So once this goes up here, we're gonna connect it to the positive. And the negative wire is gonna run down to what's remaining, which would be this green one on the rectifier to complete the circle. All right, so I have everything all hooked up. I have the yellow and the pink wires connected to the 2 yellow wires coming off the bike. I then have the red wire coming off the rectifier connected to my red wire on my switch. I have my blue remaining wire coming off this switch connected to the light. It's gonna be connected right here. I'm gonna tidy everything up. So the blue goes to the positive on the light, and then your negative on your light is gonna run to the remaining green on your rectifier. So the reason why you see white right here is because I had to extend it just a little bit. I just went to AutoZone and got a little bit extra wire. And so now it's the moment of truth. We're gonna start the bike, see if everything works. Well, cross your fingers. All right, guys, so we have everything all completed and hooked up. We have the full circle going around, so we're gonna start the bike. Fingers crossed that it works. All we can do is start her up. There you have it. That's how you connect a light bar to any type of pit bike without the use of a battery. You're gonna need a light, a switch, and a rectifier You can get those anywhere. You want the 4-wire rectifier, the 2-wire switch, the 2-wire on your light. What's up, Doug?
Popping, cuz. Or dipping.
Alright, cool. Later, man.
Just close the garage.
If you have any questions, leave in the comments. Merry Christmas if I don't see you. And Happy New Year.